Welcome back to the channel, Racer X here, and today I am back in Pontiac, Michigan at Roadkill Nights 2025. I've been to this event many times in the past, not at the M1 concourse this time, downtown Pontiac. You can see the EVs right back here behind me, and I'm going to give you a little behind the scenes tour, being that today is media day, and of course we have the Grudge races tomorrow, so I'll let you meet all the people that built the cars and we can watch the races. So today ought to be a lot of fun, maybe give you a little bit of shenanigans behind the scenes today. So anyway guys, if you are brand new to my channel, please don't forget to hit subscribe. You can find that button over here, and off we go. Guys, check it out. I am back in Largo, Florida at the Dream Giveaway Garage because I wanted to show you their newest giveaway. They just announced it. It is a Jeep. It is right behind me. It is a Rubicon 392, which is actually my favorite of all the Jeeps they ever came out with. And this one is an absolute monster. Take a look at this. You get 35-inch custom bead-locked wheels. I do like the fact that the wheels actually match the trim on this Rubicon. You can see, no mistaking, it is a 392. And I love the little accents all over this. I like the big KC lights on this thing as well. You get the big winch in the front. And on the interior, you do get that stitching that matches the trim on the outside of this. And I've always said the 392 Rubicon has the nicest interior of all of the Jeeps. So this thing is really set up. But here's the really special part. So as if this Jeep didn't have enough power already at 485 horsepower, they went ahead and threw a Whipple supercharger on it. Look at that bad daddy, making it 650 horsepower. All the torque you could ever want in a Jeep Rubicon in this bad boy package, and you can win this. Now, one thing I've always said about Jeeps is they feel pretty underpowered with the Pentastar engine. And when they threw a 392 in the Jeep Rubicon, I felt like that was such an amazing move. They gave it a more aggressive gear. And of course, this is next level because it has a Whipple on it and lots of other custom touches. And of course, you guys can win this. All you have to do is go to Dream Giveaways Garage, enter my code RACERX, and you get 4X entries on this beast. My code works on all of their giveaways, but this thing, they just announced it. Do not miss your opportunity to own an absolute monster of a Jeep. I can't wait to see who wins. Now, I'm actually over in the direct connection area. I wanted to show you something really cool. I think it's noteworthy. Check out this Ram 1500, and then look what is on it. It's a Whipple supercharger from Direct Connection. I'm told that this is actually going to be something you can order directly from Direct Connection, a Whipple supercharger on your 5.7 Hemi truck. And I think this is absolutely going to be a game changer. I don't have any word on pricing or availability, but hopefully soon. But just look at how clean this looks in here. And I guarantee you this thing is probably making some pretty solid power. And I think they've actually got it right over here on a stand. Just take a little look at this supercharger right here. It's beautiful, and I guarantee you it's going to bring the power. You can see the rotors right in here for illustration, but very cool option from Direct Connections coming soon. Here you can see one of the Hellcat Durango jailbreaks. This is new for 2026. Really interesting looking at this purple with the orange on it, orange calipers. So if you do like a unique Durango Hellcat, that might be an option for you. Lots of different color choices for 2026, being that it is a jailbreak. Of course, here you have the EV Scat Pack. You guys have seen that on my channel before. And then right over here, this is of course the new 6-pack. You can take a look, you can see the rotors are actually a different color. They're not red on the 6-pack. And you can see this actually has that vent in the hood, unlike the EV. You can actually see that it says 6-pack right up here. Of course, it's backwards in the camera, but it does say it right there. That is for cooling. And you can see the R-wing on this car is gone. So here it is in the flesh. Let me get around to the side. You can see it does have the Scat Pack B right there on the side. And then as we get over here, you can see the exhaust on the back. So there is a good look at it. Look at this beautiful 1968 Charger. This thing is absolutely immaculate. Not to mention a 426 Elephant under the hood. This thing is so clean. Just look at the body lines and the wheels on this car. Absolutely gorgeous, front to back. So I'll give you a real quick look at the lines on this thing. And this is where the new Charger got a lot of its cues. I do kind of like this subtle little touch right here as well. They're starting Mopar fans really young these days. Check out these little things right here. So they've got a little mini drift area for the little kiddos tomorrow. I think this is really cool. You've got Ram RHOs You've got police pursuit vehicles right over there with Hellcat badges on the side. This is a mechanical bull they had installed with a Hemi engine as the bull. I think this is really cool. And I might have to try this later. You know what else would be funny? If I can find Tim to get him over here to actually like operate the controls of this, we'll find some folks for him to kind of get after on this. I gotta go find Tim and see if he's willing to do it. But it would be really, really funny if we can make that happen. And here is the 2026 Ram 1500. There's that new badge on the side telling you that it does in fact have a Hemi in it, which I think is pretty darn cool. Definitely a little bit different for 2026. 5.7 liter Hemi in this. A lot of people are really, really glad they're going back to that power plant. So anyway, there it is in the flesh. All right, now I'm over here in the thrill rides area. You guys have seen me do this many, many times where they do the drifting. Now this year they have the 6-pack Chargers going, and it's actually a lot of fun. I've already gone a couple of times, but this is what you'll see out at Roadkill Nights. Of course, this whole queue will be completely packed, and these guys will be busy all day tomorrow, but it is cool that they're using the 6-pack for this. They have deactivated the all-wheel drive, and they're just running rear-wheel drive, obviously, for this, but it shows what the car can do. It's very capable. And guys, right over here, you can see the Demon 170 racing simulator. So I actually did this a little earlier today. I did it last year too. The fastest I was able to run in these simulators was a 1050. I can't run any faster. I can run the real thing in 9.0, but I can't run this thing but 1050. It is a little bit weird because you have to shift it yourself and you have to leave on the trans brake. So it's a little different. And of course, you're looking at a screen. You don't get any feedback from the car at all. But it's fun to try and, you know, come out with your friends and race them. I whooped OC Motivator a couple times earlier today on this. But anyway, it's something fun to come out and try with your buddies.
A few moments later.
TK,
all right, we got Tim Kuniskis himself.
You want to talk shit? Get on my bull.
Operating a Mopar mechanical bull. And you got TK's garage over here, ready to get on it with Tim at the helm. Oh my gosh.
TK, did you read what you just signed? Did you read what you just signed?
Oh, this is going to be fantastic.
Should I put him on redneck or cowboy?
Which one is worse?
Piss him off the lease.
That was it? All right, there's OC Motivator. Tim Kuniskis at the helm.
I'm not going. Hold on.
8 seconds.
All right, we're all about to get.
It's very slippery.
Oh, yeah.
It's best if you give it a name. Name it first.
Tim's not even waiting.
Yeah, I know. Yep. I already knew the hand was going on. Yep. You got it.
You got.
Money go! Ejectocito, cuz! It worked! I love this button!
And it wasn't put oil on there.
Damn. How many seconds?
15 seconds.
Dang!
Somebody oiled this up. What happened?
Eventually.
Well, guys, it is actually the day of Roadkill Nights. You can see all these awesome cars lined up here behind me. I did a live a little bit ago so you guys could actually walk around this place live with me. But they're doing all sorts of racing down Woodward right now. Everybody's having a good time. It's completely packed over here where all the thrill rides are. Been taking pictures with everybody today. Been just having a really, really good time. I need to go find all the Grudge racers and see if they can give us a little background on their cars, what they've done to them, about themselves. So that way you guys can kind of get to know them a little bit. Then we'll watch them put these things down through Woodward and see who wins. So it's going to be a fun day. Take a look at this beast. I absolutely love this. He just made a pass. Look at the turbos. Oh man, I love this setup. And he actually is really quick on the street. He's got this tune dialed in and this thing hooks and books. But what a unique setup on this little truck. Look at this tire setup he's got on it. One of my favorite builds here just because of the uniqueness of it. Guys, this is what it looks like. You can see the cars lining up right here. Check out the Demon. And they're actually just doing a little bit of prep work on this. I'm going to just kind of pan over. You can see all the press. Got the ambulance, the fire guys, and then there is Woodward as they're doing their preparations for more drag racing. Because this is an iconic place to drag race, Woodward Avenue in Pontiac, Michigan. And truly racing on the street. And it is not an ideal surface, guys. It's not like this is race prep that you would see at a big event. I mean, it's still a little bit slick, so you really, really have to modulate the throttle. And there is our man John from Boosted Motorsports. Buddy, I'm so glad to be back over here checking out one of your rides. For Roadkill Nights, they're going to be using the Hurricane power plant, right?
Yeah.
So they sent you a Hurricane power plant.
Yeah.
And you stuffed it in a Viper.
We put it in the Viper. So first off, HPT Turbo came on board with us. This is a 7175. I did all the fabrication in here in-house.
Dude, you're the man. I don't know how you do this kind of stuff, but it is so cool.
So one of the caveats I will say is a bigger turbo takes longer to spool.
Of course it does. Well, you have a stock transmission, but not stock transmission. Am I right?
Correct. Yeah. So it's 8HP75. It's built by Pure. It's got a converter in it. Got a built drive shaft. Got built half shafts.
The whole underside of the car is all built for this power, guy.
What do you think of the sound?
It sounds interesting. Good luck with the competition, and I'll see you up there, man. Congrats.
Thank you.
So here's one more quick look at John's ACR Viper. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. Gen 2 ACRs. Love these cars. It is a little bit strange to think this has a Hurricane in it, but I can vouch for just how fast this thing is. This is a nasty, nasty car if you can hook up the power. You can see the interior looks a little different than we collabed before because he was still finishing it up. You have the side skirts down here that are on this time. He's got it all buttoned up. He's got it working. We'll see how he does. Here's a quick look at Garrett's Magnum. Check out the Hurricane sticking up here. No hood necessary. I know he's got this thing hopped up. Definitely the heaviest competitor in the field. But that might work to his advantage, being that he's the heaviest, because the track could be a little bit greasy. We'll just have to wait and see. But it is very cool that he stuffed a Magnum in this thing. And I cannot wait to watch it run. So one of the, maybe one of the underdogs, but we'll have to wait and see. Here is one of the more unique builds for the Roadkill Nights shootout. The Huligan brothers have put this thing together. Look at this Hurricane right here. This is a very, very light car, the lightest car in the field. So we just saw Garrett's car, the heaviest car in the field. This is the lightest. It's actually a Fox body. It's not a Mopar, but it definitely has a Mopar engine in it in this Hurricane. And this thing is very businesslike. I just saw it go down the track and it hooked and booked. So he might actually be one of the favorites. We'll see. So here's Michael with Huligan Brothers, buddy. You got this car rolling, man. I'm so glad to see it. Maybe, I don't know, what do you think? You think this thing's gonna rock and roll today?
Oh yeah, she's dialed in, you know. I'm a little experienced in Mexico action, so no prep, good prep, world star prep. I'm ready to rock, man.
Dude, I love this, man. I love it. Well, good luck today, buddy.
Yeah,
Let's knock it out, knock it out.
Yeah.
And here we have Morgan, our defending champion, probably the favorite in this event. And well, you have a really nice truck here. Maybe you could tell us a little bit about what you've done to the truck since last year.
Absolutely. So last year, they asked us to leave it completely stock. So we did, even down to the stock air box. But this year, they said there were no rules, so we went a little crazy with it. Something we've been wanting to do is a big single turbo setup just for the simplicity of it, and it gives us a lot more room to grow for the future. So we put a Precision 6870 on here, did a little bit of modification, modified the stock intercooler a little bit, give it a little more capacity, put more cage in it, because it needs it now.
Yeah, it does.
And it's picked up a lot of power.
That's a big turbo you're running right there.
Yeah, and it actually lights it.
It's amazing. These Hurricanes are amazing power plants, aren't they, when you get it dialed in? And you probably have more passes in your car. You do have more passes in yours.
Over the last year, I've done a lot of events with this
And you've
truck.
been doing more racing over the last year, really, than you've ever done before.
Yes, my first event was Roadkill Nights 2024.
And you won.
And I won.
That's so awesome. I love that. I was here for that, and that was great. And now you got to hold the title.
Yes.
And it's going to be hard because some of these cars, the Viper, the Huligan car, I mean, they're fast.
Yep, they are fast, but we're confident in our little truck. We've we've made a lot of passes with this setup, even back at home, and it's worked really good, and it just made a killer pass out there.
That's
so
awesome. That's
we're
awesome.
We're going to see what's going to happen.
I've seen you run this. I know you've got it dialed in, and it's a fantastic build. Good luck.
Thank you.
And we'll see you out there.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right, guys, we're getting ready for the grudge match. We just had the national anthem. It was played by Kenny Wayne Shepherd on the top of a car. Super epic. I would have got it on camera, but I was kind of enjoying it. And anyway, it is what it is. But the competitors are all getting ready to race. It's going to be a fun one. So all of the competitors are lined up right here. You can see Huligan's car. You can see the wagon right here. It's ready to go. There's the truck. There's the Viper. I love it. And then, of course, here comes the Grand National with Demi Bagby actually driving. And we haven't shown you this, but you can see the turbo right there through the hood, or the piping. This is a great looking car. Grand National, of course, this one we know was a 6-cylinder, still is a 6-cylinder. And Demi's ready to go. We haven't really talked much to Demi yet today, but a beautiful car. I'm expecting big things out of her today. We'll see what happens. And she's ready to go.
Talk back and forth. Anybody want to call anybody out first round? I got it.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so you two come over here for a second.
All right.
Just
Oh!
You wait over there, you wait over there.
Boosted and Morgan. So there's a call out. Morgan's calling out Boosted.
All right, any other call outs for first round before we start shift drop?
Nope, no other call outs.
Nope. To the left. Numbers. Good jump. Our awesome friends at Waterford Fire helping us out. All right. Call out goes out first. Call out goes first out. Call, what are your numbers? And left lane.
Oh my gosh, we got Morgan and the Viper going first round. That's going to be awesome. Huligan and Demi. This ought to be good.
Get suited up. Get suited up. Ready to go, y'all straight out.
Good luck, ma'am.
Thank you.
Get them. This first round is going to be wild. And of course, here's our good buddy John. He's ready to go. Drew Morgan the first round. He's making some last-minute changes, so I'm not going to interrupt him. But he's got his hands full with Morgan over here. Morgan's dialed in. Look at her. She's ready to go. So, all right. So, what do you think? You guys dodged both Morgan and the Viper this first round, but this isn't going to be light work. I can't wait to see how this goes.
You got the unknown.
The unknown and the unknown. Buddy, you went with the call out first round. You're coming out with the smoke.
Absolutely.
Oh man, his car is probably going to be quick, man. Like I said, it's all about who gets off on the light and who sticks.
It's all about who stays together.
Who stays together. Good luck, buddy. Be safe. As you can see, Boosted Lucky is here getting ready for his race. Kind of get his last-minute preparations in. You can see he's got a lot of stuff done to this. There's the Hurricane in the Challenger. And boy, he's got those turbos mounted right up here. He's going to have a lot of fresh air going into those. We'll see how his car performs, guys. It's all going to be who gets off clean. And this is a very short race, right? So it's all about the light and who can keep it clean. And of course, here is Demi. Good luck, Demi. Are you ready to go? Yeah, you look the part. You're ready to rock. I can't wait. Let's get it moving. She's ready. Like, she's not fooling around. She's all right, guys. First up, the wagon. And then here comes Boosted Lucky in the Challenger. This ought to be fun to watch. Oh my goodness. The Magnum got it, right lane. Woo! Nice work. All right, next pairing. There's Demi in the Grand National. And here comes our buddies in the Fox Body from Huligan. Let's see it. Oh my, right lane. car is working. Woo! This is a big one. Morgan in the truck, the defending champion. And of course, John in the Viper, big power. Can he put it down? This is going to be a really good one, guys. First round. Oh, Viper didn't get off the line. Morgan took it. Well, there you have it, guys. The first round is in the books. You've got the Huligan guys coming through. Really nice run from them. You also saw the Magnum go through. And then, of course, we saw Morgan, the defending champion, beat the Viper. It did not look like the Viper, John, got all the way spooled up. That turbo is pretty big. And I don't think he got all the way spooled. I think he dropped his arms too fast, which, that sucks. I really wish you'd have given him a little more time to get completely spooled, but a great run out of Morgan. I expected that. And a great run from everybody. So guys, I did just talk to John, and apparently, yeah, he was not even close to being spooled up on that race, which is a huge bummer. Guy literally gave Morgan time to spool up, but he just said, look, I pulled up to ready to spool, and then he just dropped the arms. It is what it is. That's racing, but it is kind of frustrating because with a big turbo, you know that it takes time to get spooled up. But that's racing, guys. Like I said, huge shout out to Morgan, though, because her truck went down like a beast. So, kudos to her. And like I said, her truck is pretty dialed in over here. You can see I'm making a couple of small changes. But we got this truck still in it. We've got the Huligan car still in it with basically no front end on the car whatsoever. And then, of course, Garrett in this big, heavy Magnum. I think if I was going to guess which 3 cars would make it through, I don't know if I would have got this right, but that's racing. Here we've got our buddy, Boosted Lucky, Deshaun, with, of course, little one here, 9 months old. I love it, dude. I love it. But check this out. On his turbo, this is not good when you're racing and you've got that situation happening. You're going to lose a little bit of boost. So he was fighting an uphill battle. I know he was trying to get this car together last minute, had no test hits. It is really, really hard to do that. Ask me how I know. But he still showed up and gave it his best. And man, kudos, buddy. I love seeing you out here with the fam too,
yes,
man.
Sir. Hey,
good job, man.
That's what it's all about.
That's it, buddy. So you guys can see we have our 3 competitors left. They're now lined up. They're getting ready to do a chip draw.
Red is right lane, white is left lane. 1, number 2 gets the bye. Everybody good with that? Yep. All right. What's your name? Last name?
All right, Garrett and Morgan. And then Mike's got the bye. Here you can see the Huligan brothers. Their whole supporting crew is out here. Love this. Of course, there's Mike right there. He's ready.
I'm ready to go.
Mike, you ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah? Morgan's going to be a tough one, man.
Oh, yeah.
But you got the car, man. I was just telling you, your car weighs like 12 pounds.
Yeah.
So
I got the weight, she had the power.
One thing that Mike just told me about this Huligan brothers car, I was kind of looking at this, and a lot of the competitors, you saw John's car, Morgan's car, they're going with big single turbos, making way more power. These are the stock Hurricane turbos, stock block, everything. He's got a built trans, but basically this is about as stock as you can do a Hurricane, and he's making it work. Dude, huge kudos to these guys for kind of keeping this thing basically stock. You can see they've done a few adaptations to this to make it all work. But man, I really, really like how they did this. This is pretty cool. All right, here comes the Huligan car for the bye. We'll see if he makes a pass. Pretty clean little pass, soft launch. We got the light coming in at a funny angle, but we got the Magnum. And then, of course, we got the truck with Morgan. Who you got? Oh, the truck got it. Wow, good run out of the Magnum on that, though. Finals matchup is all set up. Huligan brothers got through on a bye. Really good first run. Had a nice little soft hit on that on the last pass, but it looks solid. Of course, Morgan's putting in work, as always. There she is. Morgan, good job.
Thank you.
I kind of thought you might be here. You got a lot. I'm not surprised. Good job. You're keeping it right down through. Your truck looks really good.
Thank you.
and you're putting it down through like a pro. I'm so pleased to see how this thing's come together. Now we got the finals against these guys. Their car weighs about 12 pounds.
Literally.
So you're gonna have to really bring it on this one. But I can't wait to see who wins, and be safe out there. Huligan Brothers versus Morgan in the truck. Should be a fun one. I would say that Morgan is the heavy favorite here. Obviously the returning champ in the right lane in the truck. But you never know. This little Fox body is it's a wild card. Let's see what happens. Really good run. All right, we just saw one final. Here comes the last final of the day. Here's that camo Camaro. I like this car. Camaro, that was a great race. Mike, good job, buddy. Man, that was a fantastic race with Morgan. You gave her a run for the money, man.
Sure did. Got the
Stock
bar,
turbos.
Stock turbos.
Oh my gosh. So what did you think? What did you think about the race?
It was good. It was good. I just wish I had a little bit more time to do more stuff, but hey, I still made it to the finals. So
dude, you made it to the finals, and then you put on a show.
Oh yeah.
And she's the returning champion, and she's got a lot more practice in the car. You put this thing together. It was just a wild looking machine, and you made it work. And you gave the returning champion an awesome run for her money. Great job, man. So here you have it, winner of the small tire division, winner of the big tire division. These cars were flying out here today despite the fact the track was a little bit greasy. You got the winner of the all-wheel drive division. And then of course, we got Morgan up here. So all these cars are winners in here, winners of their respective classes. And then of course, Morgan's up there doing her thing. So we'll grab her thoughts about that last race here momentarily.
She showed us what a hurricane can do, and it was incredible watching you all day. Thank you for everything.
Absolutely, thank you. This is definitely a first to win my racing. Actually, it's pretty cool.
Morgan, great job. You got through once again. Two-time champion. Look at that trophy. I love that trophy. So you have really been putting work over this past year, and it is evident to me as a drag racer how much work you've been putting in. Great job. And I will say, Mike gave you a run for your money on that last run.
He did, and honestly, I thought, he was one of the ones to beat. That car was 1,000 pounds lighter than our truck, and it was going down all day. So, I wasn't sure what was going to happen.
Yeah.
I was just going to do my best.
Well, and it took your fastest pass of the day to beat them.
It did.
But you did what you had to do.
Yep.
And there you go. Two-time winner. Congratulations.
Thank
You are awesome. Great job. You going to come back next year?
That's the goal.
Like I said, maybe I'll have to build a car.
Let's go.
We got some competition. Good job.
Thank you.
Awesome. And that about does it for my coverage of Roadkill Nights 2025. Had a blast out there. Just wanted to acknowledge both Dodge and Motor Trend for putting on this event. Had a huge turnout there on Saturday. A huge congratulations goes out to Morgan for winning her second straight title. She's really been putting in the seat time, and it shows with the way she's racing that truck. Huge shout out to her crew as well for putting together a really solid machine. That thing, despite it having a bigger turbo, is still working with a stock transmission. I was pretty impressed by that as well. And a huge shout out to the other competitors out there. A lot of these folks put in lots of time, lots of effort into these builds, and I just want to acknowledge them because without them, we wouldn't have had a great competition. And I know everybody worked really hard at this. And a huge shout out to the fans for coming out and just having a really good time, supporting Dodge, seeing what's coming down. And I think all around, it was a really good time. We actually changed a few minds out there about some of the products that Dodge is going to be coming out with. I think they're going to have a lot of exciting stuff over the course of the next 12 to 18 months, so stay tuned for a lot of that stuff. And with that said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I hope you guys enjoyed the content, and I will catch you on the next one. So until then, Racer X.